And then there are some who do not have that.
Yes.
What is the difference in A, the final product, B, the process on those that are coming in with all of those things versus starting a web project without having any idea of their brand? What are your thoughts?
For sure. So when we're starting a project with a brand, it's really easy to make sure we're incorporating everything together and getting their branding identity across. So the way I like to explain it to clients sometimes is, of course, when you think about a big company like Sephora, when you think of Sephora, you know what they do, but you also correlate their branding with black and white and very cut edge branding, very simple looking branding. And you automatically know what to look for and who they are. And that's exactly what we want them to be having with their customers locally. And so especially when you're in a big city, if they're seeing your vans drive around and your consumer and your customers, everything like that, you want them to know exactly who you are. So even here in my city, when I drive past, I have a commitment every Wednesday night, and I go to this neighborhood, and there's actually an HVAC company that lives in that neighborhood, and so I know exactly who they are because their branding sticks out to me so much just by me driving by their van for literally a split second. And so building out the site is so much easier so we can incorporate everything and making sure everything is cohesive rather than having a brand that there's not a lot of guidelines there, there's not a lot of direction. So it's really hard for us to be able to reach a point where everyone is content with it, everyone is happy, and also being able to correlate everything on the site together because there's so much content, there's so much information that consumers are getting on that site. So we want to make sure that they're getting all that information and relating it back to a brand and not just getting information and just relating it back to a general HVAC knowledge, if that makes sense.